I think they can hear us. I think they can
We're at a resort.
Our beach episode. We're just bathing in magma. Yes. That seems right.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What?
Normal functioning adults.
Hello.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I didn't see there.
Oh. Hello.
Oh.
So, hey, we're back. Thank you. That was last week, right? That we did the triggers.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Okay.
We're here.
We're here.
But we're here.
Thank you to everyone who participated in our charity stream last week for Ladies of D&D. It was super successful. We're very thrilled that we were able to do those things and give money to wonderful causes. So thank you to everyone who stopped by the ladies page and hung out with us there. But we are super excited to be back on Nerdlandia. Cher is not with us tonight. She had some other things that she needed to take care of, which is fine. Life happens.
She had to do big girl stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Instead of hang out and play games with us, which is way cooler. We're cool.
Ish.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then, oh, you know what? I realized that I keep forgetting to mention this while we're on stream. Not that it's like a huge deal because like there's, 5 people that watch us, but I'm pregnant.
Woo! Yay!
So, yeah, I keep forgetting to say something about it. Just because if you do tune in regularly in the coming months, we may need to start taking some additional time off. So just we'll keep everybody posted on socials and everything, but that's gonna start happening probably
in July-ish region.
Yeah. So and then in July we'll have something else for a little bit while I
have a baby.
Do baby stuff.
So I have to ask, are we talking
D&D.
Are we talking Leo July or Cancer July?
It's looking like, what's the end of July? Leo.
Oh, yeah.
It's looking like Leo July. Yeah.
Good.
None of that means anything to me.
Same.
None of what you said makes sense in English.
So the
I'm
only
on a
reason...
star chart tapestry today, so...
Oh. So the only reason I actually know that is because my sister-in-law is also born like right around the same time as my due date, and she was like, "You're having a Leo baby. It's gonna be bad." And I'm like, "It's fine." She's like, "No, you don't understand.
You'll be fine.
It's fine." Anyway, okay. Yeah. All right. Quick recap from last time. They fought this giant bug thing to get into hell, and now they're here. Okay, cool.
I forgot about that.
All right, so the first thing I want everybody to do is go
That
ahead
was the recap?
and... I mean, what is it? It's true. That's what happened in the last episode.
Okay, moving on.
No.
Which, by the way, real fast, I was thinking about it either last night or this morning or whatever at like 3 a.m. when I couldn't sleep. Every single one of us speaks Infernal. Did we ever try and like talk to it?
No.
Okay, just checking. We're
Jenna,
very good at this.
Has it not been established that we are chaotic stupid?
Yeah. I did, however, speak to the goblins.
You did. It was, and they helped you. They were very happy.
They did.
Yep.
Priorities.
Only language it spoke. Okay. Well, no. Don't interrogate the demons, right? It's fine. No, so to get here, the bells went through teleported up to Deepwater, where they got in some pretty hilarious shenanigans before they got in some really terrible shenanigans, which included attacking the head of the town and almost dying. At which point they fled.
I would like to move to rename that episode Hot Water and Deep Water.
Oh, we can totally do that. I'll yes.
Yes. I 100%
We are also
approve
in the
that.
process of taking all of the videos that we've had and getting everything in order and getting them edited and yada 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 and getting them up on the YouTube. So I will absolutely make sure that the episode is named that.
That sounds fantastic.
Boss.
Excellent. They managed to escape, ran for their lives over the mountains, into the forest, found the gate, at which point they had to fight this ice demon thing, and then ended up in hell.
Woo!
So, all right, first thing, everybody give me a constitution save.
Oh, dice.
Good. Great. Wonderful.
Oh, I've got my Sadria dice out, not my cordial dice. Can't roll with Sadria dice.
Guys, I promise we're gonna have scrubs.
Look.
We have no advantage at this point, is that correct?
Nope. Why did my light just turn on? That was weird.
Nat 20.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
Alright. What D20 am I gonna use
That's
tonight?
it. That's all you get for the game.
Yep. Okay, that's not bad. You said perception?
Constitution
Oh.
save.
I wasn't listening. 13.
What are we doing? Oh, a lot of 13s. Okay. And then Sombra.
Miko has advantage.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, everybody has advantage. I'm assuming
nice.
in a minute.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean, knowing
Thanks, guys. I
Yep.
love you.
Roseanne, I
Sorry.
heard somebody didn't do well.
Yep.
Didn't have that.
Aw. All right, cool. So, everyone is fine. You guys are, it's a little warm down here, even as tieflings, and Zashri with your potion that you've taken, not potion, the cordial's confection that you've had.
It's delicious.
It's hot. I mean, you guys are sweating. But
How long does that potion last for?
It is, I mean, it's basically just a reskinned potion of fire resistance.
Okay.
mhm.
So if you just look up regular potion of fire resistance, like just whatever that is what we made basically. It was like, I think if I remember correctly, it was like a hot chocolate mix. So when you like
Mhm.
put the mix into
That's
like
right.
water or milk or whatever, it became like an instant. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, and because you rolled so well when you were making it, it actually, the effects are doubled. The duration was
yeah.
doubled. So, yeah, Zashri will have to keep.
That's my specialty, so.
All right, so everybody feels okay, if a little toasty, but Ambrit kind of just looks at all of you. It's like, all right, well, I guess it's time to get moving, but just, try to keep low and don't draw too much attention, because there's guards that, patrol around usually, and if you look in the sky, you can see, like, every so often there's little, I think, Maggie, you saw these last time.
Mm-hmm.
There's little flying things. They're far away right now, though. You can't,
Yeah, I remember you said they were like quite a while away.
yeah, they're far away. You can't really tell how far, but they're far enough away that at this point they probably can't see you as long as you guys are being careful.
Being silly.
Do you guys want to roll stealth, or are you just trying to sort of proceed?
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay.
Well, if you're rolling stealth, then I'm rolling stealth.
Might
Of
not
course we're
matter.
stealthy. We're all very stealthy.
No, you know
So
what? I'm
very
sorry.
stealthy.
Scratch that. I had you guys do this last time, and I wrote it down.
Oh,
You don't need
okay.
to roll
Oh,
stealth.
Oh,
no,
thank
no,
God, because I
no.
got
Tessa, you're a pro.
Oh, I would have been more
So
professional if I
smart.
remembered the first time.
That's why she's got a whiteboard, folks.
Yeah, so you're, you guys did very well on yourself last time.
That's right.
So you should be okay. So yeah, so you guys start moving forward. You're noticing that this landscape right now, it's pretty barren. There's not a lot here. You see the occasional sort of, like you did at the Dusk Spire, you see the occasional sort of like gnarled tree sticking out of the ground. There's little pools of what looks like lava, and Excuse me. I'm going to apologize in advance. My allergies are kicking, so if I run out of breath or like blow my nose.
Growing a human, Vanessa. It's cool.
You really are growing a human. It wreaks havoc on every system of your body, including your autoimmune.
Yeah, did you know that allergies can get worse when you're pregnant? I did.
Oh, that's fun.
A lot of things can get worse when you're pregnant.
Isn't that special?
Everything. No, it's
So
fine.
special.
So special. So yeah, I apologize in advance. So
You're gonna have a human at the end of it, though.
I know it's gonna be so
Teeny
cute.
tiny human.
I can't
I
wait.
hope. No, it's gonna be a potato.
I
But
hope.
then
It
it'll.
might be a dinosaur.
It might
I'm
be.
okay with that.
I know. I'm kind of. I mean, I wouldn't. As long as it might be kind of bitey though. Okay, back on track.
Aww.
Back on track.
All right. So as you guys are moving, said that it's fairly barren. You can hear like bloop 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 bloop, but it is very quiet compared to what you're used to. I mean, you know, you guys are usually either in a town or in a forest. There's lots of animal noises. There's not a lot of signs of life here.
While we're still up near where we just came in,
Mhm.
is there any sign of where the bug thing came from, or like why there was just randomly a bug thing? Like, what is there, like a bug thing nest by the door? Or I mean,
Go ahead. I am going to have you roll perception for me.
Is there a bug thing? Nest.
roll for bug thing.
Roll for bugs.
Make a
For the
bubble.
bug thing.
That is a dirty 20.
All right.
Look at you.
So you don't see like any signs of life around here at all. What you did notice though, as like thinking about it, like when you were walking through the tunnel, it did kind of look like it was posted. Whatever it was probably sent here to that tunnel to guard it specifically. So they know, you can infer that they, whoever they are, know that this is here.
Okay.
It's a good roll.
If my teammates don't know that already, I tell them.
At which point Amber pipes up and is like, oh, well, that's a bit worrying. Last time I came through here, nobody... I mean, you know, you might run into like a random demon somewhere, but nobody really knew that this was here so much. It was like
Well, I mean, might not be for sure. Maybe he was just hungry and he's like a goblin eating. Or maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they bought Girl Scout cookies from him and then never paid him. I mean, there could be all sorts of things.
Goblin Scout cookies.
Goblin Scout cookies.
Goblin Scout cookies.
Gob
Well,
Scouts.
Gobby Scouts.
Gob Scouts.
Gob Scouts. This is a whole
Okay,
one
so
shot.
Allie, I hope that's exactly what I was going to say. Is Allie, you need to run in Gob Scout.
Yep.
Gob Scout girl.
Yep.
One shot.
Yep, that's gonna
Just
happen.
go
I'm
from
gonna
door
start
to door.
writing it. Okay, who wants to be in that?
Good, because you need to use up all those books you got.
True.
You know, I've never played a goblin before.
Same.
Well, that's about to change.
That sounds awesome.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so
All right.
Sounds awesome.
Emret, remind me how long it's been since you came here again. I know you told me, and you said it's been a long time, but it's been a long time since you told me.
No, it's been years. Lot of years. You know, probably since, you know, I'm 25 now, so it's probably been at least 10 since I've been
Wow.
down here.
Okay.
Well,
I just-
25, you're a baby.
Well, no, not so young. She looks a
Older
little
than
like
me.
abashed.
Cute.
No.
I'm just joking. That was a joke.
Oh.
I'm only a little bit older than you. But if it's been that long, I mean, there could be a guard at the door for all sorts of reasons.
Yeah.
And now there's not a guard at the door anymore, and as far as I know, nobody knows that, so.
Yeah, well, that's another thing, is that we can, I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. Actually, I'm going to have her roll a perception check really quickly. It's not bad. What's your perception? Hey, clerics. All right.
Right?
So she kind of looks around also. And based on what she sees, it probably should have been survival. Whatever, it's fine. Her modifier's the same.
I think the DM will allow it.
Yeah, the DM will allow it. Whatever. She's like, well, it doesn't really look like too much has been in and out of here. So it's probably, safe to say that nobody's checking up on this thing at the very least. So unless somebody's like keeping tabs telepathically, which is possible, we're probably in the clear at least for a little while. I mean, Dorth is the closest town. That's where Zoloth is. And it's, it's a couple miles from here. So we should probably move as fast as we can while being quiet, so that if we do encounter anything that's like coming this way, to check on it. But that'll probably be down further, so we just got to keep our eyes out.
Oh, we'll be super sneaky. And don't forget, guys, we have to use our code names while we're down here.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Emret, do you have a code name?
Well, I don't know if I was here when you were talking about that. I think.
Oh my gosh, Emret, we came
What's
up
your
with
favorite
code
food,
names
Emret?
Yeah.
we're
Something
all-
that's a name,
we're
but
all
also
kind
food.
we're all kind of a little bit wanted. A little bit?
Yeah, I know. I was in town when they were
Well,
wanting
so-
you.
No, not that. Well, I guess them too. That's okay.
But
That's
down
fair.
here
No,
also.
I'm talking about like down here. Is that there might be people who are looking for us? So we thought.
And she's, again, cordial. My bright bubblegum pink tiefling is still covered in beet juice to dye her skin red so that she looks like a regular red tiefling right now.
Mhm.
And actually, I don't know if we mentioned it on previous streams, but Vanessa actually made her a red version of the token.
Oh, no,
so if
Allie.
you like,
Allie did it, yeah.
oh, Allie. Okay, yeah, my bad. Allie made her a red version of her and Miko's token, so that we're red instead of.
Oh my god,
gray
you're
and pink.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
It's adorable. So I can control a pink version and a red version. Anyway,
So here's the thing. Apparently, it's not really common for there to be like pink tieflings, which I don't understand. They're still trying to explain how the like chemistry of it or something works, because I mean, if there's like a peach skin tiefling and a red skin tiefling, which is what my parents were, but I didn't think that pink was that big. Anyway, apparently it's not very common to have pink skin tieflings, and it's not very common to have gray skin tieflings, which I didn't know that either, because my dad's been gray like my whole life, but that's like a whole separate story. But so that's us, and people are kind of going after us a little bit, and then a little bit turns out that, Sombra might be related to somebody down here that we don't necessarily want to find us. Wink, wink. And she kind of doesn't wink very well, but she's trying.
Did she do the like,
And then
She blinks.
Yeah, she kind of. And then it kind of turns out that Maggie might have a little bit made some sort of murder pact with Tiamat at some point, and they're not on speaking terms anymore, but we kind of want to, like, not use our names.
In other words, it's fine. We're
So if you're in chat and you're just catching up, that's it. That's the
yeah,
plot.
that's it.
There's the recap.
Yep, murder pact with Tiamat at some point. We don't know.
that's Miko's new metal band is Murder Pact with Tiamat.
So Amber, the whole time that you're talking, is just kind of like, well, all right. Well, that all sounds interesting. Well, I
It's
guess.
kind of a long story, but anyway, the point of that is we're all using code names while we're down here so that nobody knows it's us. And then, because we've got on our beet juice, no one will still know it's us. And then we'll be safer, right? So you can call me Glenda Gumdrop,
All right. Question.
which is a normal tiefling name.
Yeah. What about you? And she points at Zashri.
Well, it's very secret, so don't say it too loud. But it's pale ale.
Well, no, but like, What about your? I mean, you don't look like any of us. You just look like a human.
Oh,
Oh.
she said you look like a human. That's great.
Well,
I'm gonna kind of turn to Emmerich and like kind of elbow her a little bit and go, just so you know, most humans have like pupils and stuff in their eyes, and that's how you can tell the difference if you're confused.
Yeah. Well, that's not. I mean,
I think she's saying that I'm not a tiefling and I don't fit in here.
I just, I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
we could like make it so that we could like put you in ropes or something to make it look like we were like taking you somewhere, but that seems.
Oh, can I do that?
Like, what if we give her a little bit of like corpse makeup, and we're like, she was a really bad human, and now she's here and after death.
I mean, that might work. You're very pale.
She's my zombie pet.
Like with makeup?
I'm okay with
Miko
being
shrugs, and she's like, whatever.
I think that'll be fine. That's the best idea. Like, you've captured me.
Right? Yeah. Well, how
Well,
about this?
I mean, but who's asking?
Well, nobody
No
right
one
now,
yet,
but
thankfully.
I just, for when we, I mean, we'll be. I'm gonna say that we're walking and talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We're walking.
Yes.
We're walking.
And
We are definitely not using the 2 hours of her fire resistance potion to chat.
Well, and I just for when we get into the city, where whenever that is, it should be soon. She said it was gonna take about like 3 hours to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whenever we get there, just to make sure that, I mean, we have to get in, so that's one thing. The gate, I mean, it's fortified and there's guards and everything, but so we have to figure out if we can like sneak in or if we just want to try to bluff our way in, and then once we get in, there'll be people who will have questions if we've just got like this human looking.
ASMR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially as an ASMR,
Yeah.
we don't.
It would make sense that you've caught me for some kind of bounty.
Yeah, I think that's the
Does
best.
Zashri know that she's an ASMR yet? I don't know if we've. She knows
Yeah,
she's like
used her
wings and
wings.
different. But
Yeah.
She knows.
Okay.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know if she knows.
Because the first time we asked about it, I was like, "Holy crap! Where'd you get the wings from? Like, I thought you were human." And she was like, My parents are human. I don't know. I just have wings." So
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
was.
She didn't say that. She
Yeah.
said it's a little different.
I mean, I'm just asking if she
No,
knows. Then
that's totally
cool.
fair.
I'm
I don't
just-
know. Like, she knows she's different, obviously, but maybe not the word for it.
Yeah. We're like, whatever. She
Yeah.
is. We'll find out.
She's our
Um,
friend. That's what she is. I don't
I
like
still
the
like the
idea
pet
of having
idea.
a friend. Well, if you want her to be a pet, wouldn't it be better to like polymorph her then?
I could do that, but I could only do that once, so.
Yeah. Well, and then it would. You'd
Well,
have to
if
like dismiss
it's
it.
just through, if it's just through a gate, once. I don't know where we're going. I'm just.
Well, so
I'm actually just stalling because my character sheet won't load and I can't pull up any of my spells right now. See if I can do anything useful.
So anyway,
Because
yeah.
it crashed. And
I got you. Hold on.
I can do polymorph once.
okay.
I
There-
think
so
something
is
might
this
actually be going on with
like-
Roll20.
Yeah, I think so
Um,
too.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, it's my D&D Beyond that my character sheet is not pulling up for some reason. There was something wrong with my spell list, and then it just crashed. But anyway,
So is there like walls around this city? And like one gate to get in? Or is it just kind of like open?
So the way that we're coming, there's walls up front and like all around, and then there's like these rivers of lava that sort of flow through it and around that keep it from invasion from whoever. I mean, Zoloth is really he's buddy with the big guy, so he doesn't have to worry about that so much anymore. But he doesn't want any kind of trouble, you know. I mean, he's real protective of his station. A lot of like archdevils are. He's, you know, doesn't
Well,
want
it's
anybody.
good to take pride in your work.
I mean, yeah, but maybe not. Well, I guess it depends on what you do.
Well, I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? They wouldn't keep him. I mean, you'd get fired if you were doing bad things.
Well, except, you know, bad things are his job.
I feel so sorry for Emrit every time Cordial talks to her.
She's
Cordial talks, she's like, all right.
Oh, okay.
she's literally just kind of like, okay. I don't know.
Like, bless your heart.
Oh, you are adorable.
Bless your heart. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, all he really does is like bad things. I mean, that's why we're here, you know, is to try and kill him.
Right.
To try and
right.
stop him from hurting people anymore.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I would like everyone to make a perception check.
Ooh.
We've got like 500 advantages.
Yeah,
I know. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, guys.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a
Dirty
terrible
20.
And I rolled a natural 20.
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
And I don't have a character sheet right now, but I'm pretty sure my perception's +7, so 27.
Dirty 20 over here.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
No,
over
no,
here.
no. Back. Stop. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh.
Rewind.
Oh, did you lose your D20 or D&D Beyond?
Wink, finger guns. That's a yes. That's a
Oh,
yes.
internal
Wink.
server
Okay,
error.
I am not gonna reload my page then.
Oh yeah, it's not. That's bad.
Mm.
Interesting.
You know what this means, guys? It means free spells. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had Raise Dead, and I can cast it at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. It's true that I have a +7 to my perception, though.
Okay, it looks like, well, it looks like the app is working if you have it on your phone, but the website is not working.
I always forget about that.
Okay, give me a second. I'll screenshot y'all's stuff and send it to you if you want, if that works.
I'll pull it up on my iPad.
I might be able to do it as
cool.
well.
Yeah, we all get it.
There's literally every stream, I don't care who you are. You can be Critical Role, and every stream, some nonsense is going to happen.
Oh,
That is the way.
always.
This is the way.
This is why Critical Role, they print out everything at the first. They have like these enormous binders.
Well, I haven't watched the last session yet, but the one before that, they had like an electrical issue where one of their electrical things started like whirring and buzzing, and they had to like stop and go unplug something before it caught on fire. Like,
Yeah, I have to start
there's
the
always
new
something
campaign.
dumb.
It is. It's always something.
Yeah. See,
Alright.
guys, it's not just
Anyway,
us.
what did
No,
we percept?
It's not.
I rolled a 7.
Dirty 20.
So you guys do.
You're still trying to percept what you are. 'cause
Yeah.
She's like,
What?
you look like
He's
a
like,
human, and Sashi's like having an existential. What am I?
Am I? Like a really weird human?
Yeah,
Is she
see you.
human or is she
Am
dancer?
I the next evolution of human?
Oh, you. Anyway, okay. So as you guys are walking, you start to hear. Well, I'll say, Cordial, Maggie, and Miko, and I forgot to roll for Sombra. This always happens. Let's see, what is her?
Let me see if I can pull up.
Ooh, that was good.
Somber sheet.
15.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's not even loading for me.
So she did, yeah. She did well on that.
Thanks for the tea.
Actually, shit. No, it's fine. Okay, so Sombra, everybody but Zashri, who is having an existential crisis in the middle of hell, which is not a weird thing for an ASMR, probably. So you guys all kind of, you start to hear this very loud, like, noise. It sounds like heavy footsteps coming towards you from probably off to your right in front.
I'm gonna cast pass without a trace on all of us.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna like instinctively duck and like pull down, like do the down.
Do the down.
Do the down, guys.
Do the down.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast pass without a trace.
Yes.
So then I'm gonna have you guys re-roll your stealth.
Okay.
Just in case it makes it any better.
You guys.
Well, I apparently ran out of nat 20s for the night. So that was a 4. I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
Yeah, go for it. We've got.
And that was another nat 20.
Oh my god!
Great night for those at home counting.
Killing it.
Oh, she's
All right, let me.
Cordial. It's because I gotta use up all my nat 20s for the next 3 games.
I
I
got.
know. She's not gonna be here.
It's tonight, next
I got
Sunday, and the Sunday
30.
after that.
Ah.
Amazing.
So, considering I got a nat 1, I'm gonna use my chat advantage.
Go for it.
Okay. Summer did really well.
I've never
See,
rolled that
Zashri,
well on
16.
stealth before.
All right, Cordial, you said you got what?
Okay. Let's.
I got a nat 20. I'm trying to figure out where my skills are. I think it's like a 22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22.
And Maggie?
A 30.
Oh, right, guys, pass without a trace. You add 10.
Add 10 to it.
Oh, 32.
32.
me.
Okay.
26.
I forgot.
26.
I forgot for a moment the pass without a trace hits all of us.
Yep.
And I was like, nice, Maggie. Yeah, add your plus 10. Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Let me do that.
There's a reason I play Cordial. It's because I am her. I was low end all day.
So the joke that I always make is that I really hate playing characters with high intelligence because I myself, in the middle of games, am really not that person. So when people look to me, they're like, "You're supposed to be the smart one." I'm like,
But that's what you roll for. You can just turn to the DM and be like, DM, Jenna doesn't understand what's happening, but do I have a smart character? Lemon totally understands what's happening.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
what can I roll for Lemon to know what's going on?
I personally have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but my character would definitely.
Yeah. Lemon would understand this. Please explain it.
All right, Miko, what'd you have?
To Lemon.
That is an 18, including pass without a trace.
All right. Well, you guys
Excellent.
still did really well. So let me hold on one sec. All right, give me 1 sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Since D&D Beyond is being screwy, I have to look this up.
No worries.
How dare.
Okay.
Amongst
So,
amongst yourself.
Hold in the chat. Do you think tonight, our first day in hell, is going to be a TPK or not?
I'm gonna say not a TPK, but I think I'll go down again.
Probably
seems
not.
likely.
I don't think we're going to random encounter ourselves into a TPK. I think we're going to talk stupid and box ourselves into a dumb situation TPK.
And
Yeah,
then fall into
probably.
lava.
I think that sounds about right. And then
I-
fall
I-
into lava.
Probably Pepper, Pale, Apple, Glenda, and Mutton Chop
It sounds so ridiculous.
and Betty Bacon are going to somehow
Betty
find
Bacon.
themselves in hijinks.
Yeah. And in
Probably.
true bard fashion, I will likely be going down in an earlier round.
Hell is definitely a merciful place. So Cordial, I think, doesn't understand what it is we're talking about when we say hell. I think for her, in her mind, because she's the city
Oh.
she's grown up, she's tiefling and she's grown up around tieflings, that she's just like, oh, this is like ethnically where tieflings come from. Like it's kind of warm here. We've got some ancestry here, but she doesn't. I don't think she comprehends like that it's a different vibe from the material plane as
Yeah.
far as like culture or anything. Like she just is not. She's like, yeah, we just need to look like other tieflings. We'll totally fit in.
It's gonna be fine.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be great.
great.
She's gonna learn so many things.
I can't wait.
My image of hell comes from Marvel Comics. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
I guess.
My image of hell came from Lucifer, so not that bad.
Yeah, I guess mine's probably from Marvel and DC, kind of a blend, because I grew up on both. So yeah, I'd say I probably agree that my concept of hell comes from like comic book hell.
All right. It
Oh,
looks
no.
like things are working, albeit slowly. So that's
South
nice.
Park. I think mine is South Park.
Oh my god, Ellie.
Oh.
All right, guys. So, are you guys trying to
No.
hide behind anything?
Yeah,
or
I
are you
would
just-
find some sort of rock.
Craggy, some of that craggy business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Maggie. Roll survival for me.
Okie-dokie.
Let's see how good this goes.
Not great. I'm gonna use an advantage.
Okay.
That's a little better. That is 16.
16? Okay, excellent. Yeah, so you guys, you hear this noise. Cordial, like, grabs Zashri, and it's like, yeah.
Down!
And you guys kind of run behind. Maggie points out this craggy outcropping. And you guys run behind it and sort of press yourselves flat against it. You're feeling very hidden.
Heck yeah.
And you watch as 3 of these big, kind of nasty-looking bastards start just clomping by you.
Okay,
Excuse me,
okay.
are Benjamin wearing an elephant face as a codpiece? Or
I
is
think it's just
Maybe it's a
skull.
regular face?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like a
regular-
skull with 2 tusks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do
okay.
want to say, Vanessa, I love your hellscape sound effects so far. We have bloop bloop for magma bubbling, and these trolls clomping by. So we've got bloop bloop and clomp, and I'm here for it.
Boop boop and clomp.
That'll be the name of the imps in the market.
Bloop and clomp.
Bloop bloop and clomp. But they don't seem to notice you guys.
Oh, thank God.
Well, that's
So-
good.
You give it a minute.
I have that happen.
I would fucking see that. I mean, it's cool. It seems like a cool outfit.
It seems very comfortable.
Breezy.
Breezy, yeah. Breezy.
Which
I wasn't
honestly,
gonna
when
say
you're
that.
in when
you're
you're
in
in
hell,
hell, you need a breathable
You need
outfit.
a breathable
Yeah.
cotton.
There's not a lot of breeze.
Utilitarian fashion. Yeah.
Gotta get it up there. So you give it maybe 5 minutes and don't really see them anymore. You guys want to go on your way?
Yes.
All right.
Why do I feel like this is a
I'd
trap?
like to continue trying to sneak and stealth as much as we
Yes,
can
same.
for
Okay.
elephant codpiece reasons.
You guys can keep you can keep these stealth rolls.
Yeah.
They're very good stealth rolls.
They
So
are.
we'll go ahead and keep those. And then we'll say because Pass Without a Trace lasts for about an hour, right?
I can look real quick.
Yeah. I think so. Let me see. I normally have this app up on
It
my phone.
is, yeah, hour.
1
It's
hour? Okay.
concentration, though.
Okay. So then I'm gonna have you guys roll stealth one more time. Do you want to recast it? Because we're gonna say it's gonna take you 1 more hour to get there.
It's up to you guys. Do you want me to recast it?
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah, alright.
But that's my personal opinion.
I agree. No, I agree. Alright,
I'll tell you right now, Miko ain't rolling so great tonight, and she has disadvantage on stealth rolls. Ooh,
Why do you have disadvantage on stealth?
my scale mail
No armor.
makes clink clack noises.
Didn't realize that you were in snail mail.
Yeah, I didn't know you had
Yeah.
She's got the
Remember, I
dragon
got it
scale
from-
mail.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's see, Sabra. So I gotta talk to
Which
Shara.
you think
Oh,
that I have
disadvantage.
disadvantage because I'm a cleric, but I don't.
Okay, I'll take that.
I just have like studded leather or something.
This poor girl.
18 again?
Am right or
Yeah.
Sombra?
Ambrit. She's got disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Is she clonky like me?
She's twanky. All right. Cordial, what'd you get?
If Cordial notices her having trouble, she's going to, which I know doesn't help with the roll you already rolled, but just for flavor's sake, she's gonna go up and pat her on the back and be like, "It's okay, we can do this together." And she's gonna cast guidance on her, just to the little
Offset the disadvantage.
Little boost. All right, I'll count that. It helped. All right, sorry. Cordial, what'd you get?
I didn't. Hold on.
Okay.
What am I rolling again?
Stealth.
And add 10.
Oh, 24.
24. Excellent. Maggie, what'd you get?
21.
21. Zashri is 22. Miko?
18.
18. Okay.
Thank you for the pass without a trace.
I'm glad with that.
Those are looking so good. All right, so
We've got. Okay, yeah.
all good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. So you guys walk along for, God, it seems like forever. And you start to see in the distance this like looming structure of some kind.
Fun.
As you get closer, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you guys realize that you're coming upon this like towering gate and this huge wall. So you guys are down here.
Oh my god. Why does this remind me of that one scene in like Lord of the Rings? That huge like I don't like it.
Definitely did not face
I
this
miss the forest.
Vanessa, I mean,
I'm just realized while you said Vanessa's name, I was like, wait a minute, she's talking to me because I'm muted.
Yep.
The good news is we're almost in the city, and I'm like whispering this because we're being sneaky. But once we're in the city, then we'll be safe from whatever those big things were, because we'll be around like regular people again.
Sure.
Wait. What do you think is in this city?
People, tieflings.
Well, I mean, there's some, but not many. I mean, here, there's some tieflings, but like most of the things that live in this city are just demons and fiends, devils.
Well, I mean,
but-
yeah, of course, that's where tieflings come from. But like,
Well-
it's not really that much different if you think about it.
Well, I mean, I guess depending on where you're from, it could be.
Well, I'm from Elysian. We have tieflings and humans and elves and dwarves, and I mean, we have all sorts of people.
I mean, yeah, then it's, it is pretty diverse. Yeah, it's pretty diverse. She kind of smiles at you, like, all right, so what you guys are seeing as you approach is this huge wall and what looks like a guard tower and a gate on either side of this river of lava that's flowing through. The wall appears to end at what looks like a massive lava pool that sort of turns into a river that goes on for as far as you guys can see.
Okay.
Where you're coming out from,
Probably want to take the gate.
where you're coming out from, you guys are still pretty hidden. There's lots of like craggy mountain hill things, so you're not out in the open yet, but it's going to be at least 90 feet between where the landscape kind of ends and where the gate is. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. And how far are we from the gate right now?
Right now you guys are probably about 200 feet. You can see pretty well because in front of you it's just kind of flat where the after the crags end, which is only about 30 feet from where you guys are.
Does it look like there's anybody who could see us right now?
Roll perception.
Badook. Yeah, that's an 11.
Okay. So from where you are still pretty far away, so it's kind of hard to see. From where you are, you can see that there's, the wall, the gate, and it looks like there's a guard tower. So you can see that there's like a tower that looks like there might be people in it, but you can't actually tell if there are.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna be like, hey yo, big tower, might be people there. Usually towers are there so people can see things. We might wanna, go super stealth.
Super stealth.
From the one who rolls with disadvantage.
Oh god, I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, it's, there's two ways that we can approach it, which is that, nobody knows who we are down here. We can just go for the gate and see if we can get in. I mean, I don't know how stringent they are on stuff like this, and, if it looks like Zoshri's with us and we're all tieflings, then it might not be that big of a deal if we can just talk our way in. But, I mean, the other option is to try and sneak our way around through the lava pools, but I don't know how that would go. I think we're all fire resistant, but we might still get a little hurt.
Yeah.
Lava.
I'd rather not fall
As
in
a
lava,
maker,
really.
as a maker of fire potions, I can tell you that lava's not quite the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. Lava. That's a lot.
That's a lot of lava.
Miko is going to very belatedly.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, Miko's gonna very belatedly go, did somebody say talk our way in? And she's going to, whatever the equivalent of cracking your knuckles is, but with like a lute.
You just like give it like a strum, like, except not loudly because you guys are trying to stay in.
Yeah, I mean, I think talking our way in should be fine. Well, I was gonna say we have nothing to hide, but I guess we do have things to hide. But we're not allowed down here.
It's true.
And
They have no reason to not let us in.
Sure.
We should just be polite and not try and blow anybody up this time.
Sombra kind of looks a little sheepish.
We promised. We promised each other.
True.
All right. So with that, I think that's a good spot for us to go ahead and take a quick break before you guys try to talk your way into the gates of hell. All right. Well, you're already in hell, but you're talking your way into the gates of the city. All right. Awesome. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, we're back, everybody.
Okay, we're back.
We're all very reasonable people. And actually, that was reasonably close to a 10-minute break. We're getting good at this.
Oh, was it?
Professional.
Yeah, we actually, I think it was like maybe 11.
Hey, look at us go. We can do this. All right,
I
guys.
think that that's a goal.
I mean, we did that's
I'm impressed with this.
All right. So, currently, you guys are about 120 feet away from this huge wall and big scary gates thing.
Okay.
And also just where you are. So you guys are down off of the edge of this part of the map. Where you are, this sort of lava river thing is not as wide. You can cross it down where you are if you want to. You are currently on the left-hand side.
That feels like it makes more sense.
River.
Yeah, so you guys are like
So-
over here.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody else get Magic School Bus stuck in their head when they sing River of Lava?
No.
No.
But I'm sure if
Do
I
you
heard
mind?
it again, I would.
No.
Do you love Magic School Bus?
I do.
Well, Rock the River of Lava. Like where it goes all the way up. His voice goes all the way up. That's in Magic School Bus. Anyway, I'll shut up now. We go over that.
All right. So,
We do the thing.
what are you guys doing?
We're walking up.
We're rolling right up to those gates. I am pulling out my loot, and I'm gonna be like, "What up?"
All right.
I
I'm
guess.
going to again pat her on the back and be like, "You got this," and I'm gonna cast guidance on her.
Okay. And how are you doing with Zashri?
Tie me up, girls. Tie me up.
All right.
Just act like
I'm
you're
gonna-
supposed to be here.
Yeah,
no
I'm
one
gonna
will know.
tie her
I don't
wrists
think that's how
up
that
and
works.
like have the
Oh my
rope
goodness.
over my shoulder.
Okay. Are
That's
you
a
like
big loot.
binding her wrists, or are you tying it in a way that she can get out?
I'm gonna tie
like,
it in a
looks-
way that she could easily get out of them.
But it like looks legit.
But I'm gonna pull it every once in a while. Make sure
I'm
people
gonna
know.
like pretend to stumble and cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ow, that hurt.
All right, guys. All right. So yeah, you guys approach, and as you get to about where the bridge is, you do hear a voice call, "Oi! Who goes there?"
Oh, I guess I'm up.
I mean, you don't have to.
I'm gonna go. I'll call back up and be like, the name's Pepper Black, and we are just passing through. We're here to see, for the event that's coming up. We were called here for that. We're the lunch bag gang.
No.
The lunch bag gang. She's gonna look at the party and give like a forced smile and a wink. Be like, go along with it.
I've never heard of you. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know what? I think it was supposed to be a secret to raise morale. Well, diggity darn, that is just the worst. But, why don't you just let us in? We'll get all settled and we will get this all underway so we can just, come on through, put on a great little show for you, and make our way on out.
All right, I'm gonna have you roll persuasion.
Okay, I can do
That was delightful in every way, and I don't care what the roll says.
Me either. It's a rule of cool at this point.
Persuasion.
I am literally in tears right now.
Sorry, no, roll.
I
Sorry, roll
lost my
deception,
mind.
not persuasion. Roll
Okay, deception.
Yeah.
Oh, my
All
goodness.
right. Not performance.
No.
I can't.
I'll follow up with some sweet guitar licks if this goes south.
We're guided.
Oh, girl, that's an 18.
Yes.
Okay, because I just rolled 2 1s and a 2, so.
Oh, great.
So there's a pause, and you kind of hear this like, all right, well, we're gonna come down and check you in, but just hold on 1 second. This is fine. Skitter, 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 patter, patter, patter.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
We got bloop bloop, clomping, and skitter skitter.
You hear somebody coming down, and the gates come open just like a little bit, and you see the face of this this little like red face peeking through. Like, let me see your instruments.
Oh, well,
Miko's
hi
gonna pull
there.
into the big bag of
Here.
holding, bring out
We
all
sure do have instruments.
I've got my dancing monkey.
What?
How do you play it?
Reach into the gig bag of holding, and she will pass out instruments to everybody, except Zashri.
Who does not get it?
She's a dancing monkey.
Dashi's just like hanging her head and trying to look miserable.
She's the dancing monkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's the monkey. Okay.
Okay, so Zashi's gonna look up and really like try to sound upset and be like, "You guys call me a monkey one more time."
And he just like gives you guys a look. He's like, alright. Pulls the gate open a little bit more.
All right, all right, all right.
Oh my god, it's so...
I did not
Well,
think that was gonna work.
That's all. We will just be making our way right on through. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since we last toured in this area. Could you just direct us to the inn? The tavern, the inn? There's one of those around here, right? Our lodgings. Wherever our lodgings might be for the night.
Lodgings. Well, you can try the market area. They got like stuff where you can sleep.
Ah, yes, stuff. I'm quite well acquainted with stuff. Come on, girls, let's get skididdling.
I'm gonna tug on the rope a little bit and then walk past the door.
Okay. And yeah, he just closes it.
Mighty fine meeting you.
Yeehaw!
He just kind of like gives you a little head nod, closes the door, and goes back to his post. These guys are dumb.
No, absolutely
These guys
not.
are-
You must do a Sombra voice in a country accent, ma'am.
Yes, Betty Bacon.
God, how do you even do that?
She's our tangerines.
I can't.
She's
She's
more
our
like Tex-Mex,
tambourines.
I guess.
I guess.
Do country bands have go-go dancers? Like,
Hey, I have no idea.
The moment we get out of earshot, I'm gonna turn around to Zostri and be like, "You're not a monkey. I'm so sorry. It just came out."
I know. I'm having fun. This is great. Keep going.
This is fine.
So scary. Okay.
It's
We
great.
don't really.
Fine.
Friends don't call friends monkeys, and friends don't tie friends up. But this is a
This is a
situation.
weird situation.
in which
Pretend,
sometimes
like we're
we need
acting.
you.
Miko
Okay, but
starts
how
like,
about no, not so. Pale.
Mhm.
Pale.
I think I need a different name though, because if I'm not with you guys, I don't think I should be food related. Or maybe I'm with the drinking
Well,
game.
no, we gave you a food name because you're in the band. Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
If you're uncomfortable or whatever, we need like a code word that you're gonna like
Like to make you feel
freak
safe,
out
you
or
mean?
like let go or
I
whatever.
think it
Yeah.
should be dinner. It fits in with everything. Like,
Dinner?
Miko is getting too into it
No,
now.
you don't want something
She's
that's
committing.
because then if you accidentally
Okay.
say
Okay.
it,
What about cowbell?
Yes. Yes.
Miko goes, cowbell's perfect because, you know, if we're talking
Dinner
like
bell.
this, we're probably raising cows. So it would make sense that we would have a cowbell.
It also like doubles as like a dinner bell, so it's like.
It does.
I stopped breathing there for a minute
I thought your video was
as I
frozen.
watched the campaign implode,
I love it.
but I think it's gonna be worth it.
It's totally gonna be worth it.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I can foresee a musical episode coming up in our future.
We're going
Oh, I
Buffy.
hope
Yeah,
Lunchbox
definitely we're going
gang.
to be clipping all of the Lunchbox game as a highlight.
So
The
she just bangs on a
Lunchbox
cowbell.
gang hell tour.
Dink.
Once more with feeling, guys. We're here.
Okay, so yeah,
This is supposed to be the
because none of them
episode.
get the reference. Yeah, cowbell, perfect, because that doesn't have anything to do with music and it doesn't have anything to do with food. So, like, we won't say it on accident. That's really smart.
That's what I was thinking.
Wait, what do you
It
mean?
has to do with
Cowbell
animals,
has
right?
Nothing to do with music. Cowbell
Well,
has
none of the
everything.
instruments you... Well, but none of the instruments you love are a cowbell.
Miko has a new personal goal to get Slasher at cowbell.
Oh boy.
I think I need one.
I mean,
But she's
yeah.
pretty
not
sure I
even a cow, she's a monkey! You're not a
Bang
monkey, I
them
didn't
together
mean
like
it.
symbols.
Let's just get into this city already.
Yeah.
I love this so much. This is great.
Completely off the
Sombra, Sombra, please come back.
Sombra, come
Why?
back.
She's the worst of all of you.
She's accurate.
It's like she's over here just like cracking jokes left and right.
She would have
so
broken the
derailed,
song
like,
with Miko.
I love you all.
Sombra, come back. You
I
can
love
blame
you
it
all, but we're not
me.
getting to hell. it's
We're still not getting to hell.
it's
Okay, so we like walk past them and it's fine.
yeah, they those rolls were garbage. They did not. They don't even. They suspect nothing. They're like, oh, cool, a band. Come on, come in. We need entertainment. This place sucks.
Country
Oh yeah,
bumpkin
we're
band.
rooting and tooting.
Fresh out of booting. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And so once you guys do get through the gate, Ambrit starts leading you towards. There's this one large. Over here, there's just one large building, and she starts leading you in that direction, pointing to it like, so that's where he lives. That's Zolot's castle. So that's where we're gonna have to get in.
Oh
We're
god.
gonna have to find a way in there to get him. That's where he's gonna be.
Oh, so we're not performing.
That's where our concert's gonna be.
It's the big show.
Yeah, concert,
Or the headline.
headlining band. You know, we might be able to talk our way in with that. I mean, that god seemed pretty stupid. I don't know how stupid the gods at his palace are.
They're probably the same.
I mean, maybe. He's a really smart guy, so the fact that his gods are really dumb is kind of surprising.
I mean, sometimes people who have a certain level of intelligence like to surround themselves with subordinates who have a lower level of intelligence to make them feel more superior. He does sound like the kind of sociopath who would do that sort of thing.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fair, but he's got to have, like, some kind of smart people around him to, like, stay in power. Well, I guess really he's
Maybe he
just in
killed
power.
them. He's running
That's
out of
fair.
options.
It's very possible. You know, I've read in history books where corrupt leaders' power gets to their head. So anybody who could possibly, challenge them. I'm still in the voice. Aren't I'm still doing
I
the
love
voice.
it so much. I
Yeah.
almost
I'm
wish
stuck
this
in
was
the voice for
Miko's
the rest
voice.
of the night.
This is Miko realizing I'm
Only a
still doing the
reverse
voice.
forward.
Suppressed memories are starting to come back of your true accent.
It's coming out. What is this? What's happening to me?
Who am I?
Roll a wisdom save.
Okay,
You fail, you're stuck with that accent forever.
okay, so she starts leading you towards okay. She starts leading you sort of towards this castle, and as you guys are walking, you are seeing all kinds of different weird looking creatures, some of which you recognize, most of which you don't. You do see some tieflings. You see these like weird, you see some imps, which are pretty recognizable, little fly guys. You see these like bony, spiny things walking. You see this one group of, it almost looks like foxes, but they're like humanoid foxes walking
I do have a
around.
question.
Answer.
From where we're standing, can we roll a perception? to
Selling
see
cowboy hats.
What does the fox say?
You can. Would you like to roll perception?
I just wanted to make a really stupid joke, but I will roll perception, yes.
I don't know which of our stupid jokes were stupider. I
Yeah.
thought you were about to say something reasonable, so I interrupted you with a stupid joke.
That would be so so far out
When
of
do you
our
know
realm
who's
that
gonna be
I
the
don't
reasonable
even-
one?
Us? Stupid jokes?
I'm gonna be worried
sorry,
if
say
we
that
have a whole
again?
episode without any stupid jokes.
Miko, say that one more time.
That's a big fat 6.
6? Okay.
How's that chat advantage looking?
The fox is saying that you can't hear him.
Okay, cool thing.
The fox says, "Stop listening to me. This is none of your business."
He says, "Hey, I'm Fox.
I'm walking here." You guys see some other. You see a couple of guys that look like the ones that you passed out on in the outside area of the plains of hell. I don't know what to call it.
The
And it looks
hellscape.
like, yeah, in the hellscape, and it looks like they're patrolling. So you can come to the sort of reasonable conclusion that these guys are probably some kind of guards or army or something like that.
Okay.
Do we see any tieflings around?
You do, yeah. Not a ton, but you do see some.
Okay.
Most of them are red. Some of them are purple. That's really it, though.
Got it.
You see.
Okay.
Sorry. So, Ambrit leads you through, and at a certain point, you come to what looks like almost a big market district. And you guys see like shops and stalls on either side, and she points ahead and it's like, so we have to get through here and then up towards the castle, and then we just have to find a way.
Okay, guys. What if we had a quick shopping spree and picked up clothes from the market that looks like everybody else's clothes?
That might help.
That is the best idea any of us have had
Thus far.
since we got to hell.
Shopping episode? Yes, I do think it's the best idea.
So this went from the beach episode to the musical episode to the shopping episode.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Sounds about accurate.
All right. Go ahead. Somebody roll me investigation to see if you can find a merchant that will sell you clothes.
I can do that if anybody else would like to.
How about I'll just assist you, because I'm super good at investigating. But I think maybe you might be better at like the cultural
Best investigators.
clothing and stuff, because you've been like all over the place. You're very well traveled.
I suppose you're right.
Oh, I
She's going,
guess we
I'm
should
getting ready to talk
keep
to
up
people. We can't.
the accent while we're here.
Do we all need accents?
I mean, do you
It
guys?
might help.
Are y'all in the band?
I'm
or
trying
are
to
y'all
do a really
roadies,
bad
or-
one, and it's hard.
Ooh,
Just
what
do it.
about?
And my
As
husband's
we-
laughing at me.
She points to Cordial and she goes, "Okay, the manager. Okay, the roadie." And she's like, and the instrumentalist, and you do the sound check, because Miko's slowly realizing that if they try to get the whole group to play, the cover will immediately be blown. A one, a two.
I have some ideas about that. If we can talk about it in an inn later. But for now, so I'm close.
That seems perfect. Spot on, Cordial. All right, everybody. Anybody else need any accent assistance?
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
Jenna knows how to keep up an actual, like, Georgia Southern accent all the way through, but Cordial doesn't. Like, this is very difficult for me to move in and out of not doing this correctly. In Cordial's high-pitched voice. I might need
Apparently
to stop.
it
I'm gonna
does,
try,
bro.
but I might need to.
Investigation, though.
Well,
With the
of course, they're Hell's bells. We talk like bells.
True.
3.
I mean, it does actually make sense.
We can say that that's our group name.
All right, 23.
Well, we're the Lunchbox Gang.
I
so-
like that better.
Which is actually our cowboy outlaw train robber gang name.
Slash band.
Slash adventuring group.
Band of band
Okay, what did-
band of bandits.
What was the role? What was the role for Hell Close?
Yeah, for the investigation.
23.
All right.
23.
Yeah. So you, it is very easy for you to find. Here, actually, let me pull you guys onto this.
Oh, look at you being all like ready to go.
She's
these
like
things are
90%
terrifying.
chance they're gonna try and do hell shopping.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know.
Vanessa,
I
you know
figured-
us well.
Yeah. I mean, I figured that something.
Insane.
Knowing
what
you
happened.
guys, shenanigans. Always shenanigans.
I love
She's like, all right, I'm gonna need to prep a market and a theme park
A
and a candy
stage.
store, a zoo.
So you do see that this guy right here looks like he is selling bolts of cloth and some clothing, items of clothing.
Well, then that's exactly who we're gonna try to barter with.
Alright. And he's just kind of like sitting at his stall. Looks like he's writing in a ledger of some kind, not really paying too much attention to what's going on.
Miko will casually start browsing the wares.
Oh, hello. Can I help you with something?
Good evening, sir. We were just taking a look around. It has been just a long journey over here, and we're just gonna swap out these clothes. These ones have seen a little bit too much wear and tear.
Oh, yes, well, they're not exactly what's in fashion right now.
Oh, not one bit, I'll tell you. Ever since
yes.
that running with the bandits over at Beaks Pass, you know.
I'm going to have you roll deception on that.
Why did this happen
You
to
could have
me?
actually said like the truth that happened when we traveled together through a pass, and you chose not to.
She panicked. It's okay. It happens.
I mean, 14's not bad. Is it a 14? I'm guessing. Deception? Yeah, 14.
Deception? Okay, let
Oh
me see.
god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Or is it performance?
No.
I love how you always ask for performance.
What if I made a song about it?
There it is. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so he kind of eyes you for a second and is like, very good, very good. Well, I have quite the selection here of whatever you'd like.
Let's see. What do you think would be the most flattering sort of get up for my girls and me?
We're a band.
Oh, well then obviously he'll want something brightly colored. And he kind of starts going through the stuff.
We're gonna look like Queen.
Yes.
We're probably just gonna look like how Cordial looks all the time, to be honest. She's not in her ball gown right now, though. She's in leather. She looks normal.
Yeah, she looks like a very normal.
She's about to probably be in a ball gown.
Well, so you get looking around, you do sort of see that when the people that are wearing clothes that aren't just like wearing loincloths or leather, the style here is there's a lot of silk. It's very light. Obviously, you know, it's hell, it's hot, so even creatures that are used to being down here, they're not wearing heavy stuff. So the stuff that
They're
he's
not
going
wearing
through,
full studded leather armor.
they are not.
Interesting.
So he's sort of flipping through the stuff, and it's a lot of like purple, pink, red, orange, silk dresses, very light. There's some like linen tops. He kind of looks at Miko, pulls down. It's like a purple dress that's got like it's a tank top and sort of like flounces out at the bottom a little bit. It's like tight right under the bust. Pulls it out. What about this?
Looking around, does this look like something that would blend in?
Roll perception.
Or is he like setting us up for failure?
Or he's just like,
Well, you
16.
did tell him that you were performing, so
That's true.
Yeah. That's a 16.
16. So looking around, it does look very similar to the style that a lot of people are wearing, but it is also a little more ostentatious probably than what is average, you would say, just from what we've seen coming up.
Miko's gonna say, oh, you know what? I think that maybe we misspoke a little bit. We are a band, which is why we're trying to lay a little bit low, rest our vocal cords. I'll tell you, if our fans see that we're here and we have to do any impromptu performances, that could really throw off our whole itinerary, and we don't want to be late to the gig.
Oh, certainly. Well, starts going through some more stuff, pulls down another dress. This one's like an orange color, long sleeve, but it's very light, sort of linen looking dress.
Do you have anything in blue? Like powder blue?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Do you have black?
I don't generally carry black. It's quite warm here. People don't usually buy it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, interesting.
I'll go with red.
Yes, red I have. Pulls down a red silk dress. This one's got slightly like what do you call it with the like a little puff to the sleeve?
Peter Pan?
Ooh,
Yeah, just like a
I
little
like
bit
it.
right here, and it's got like a deep V.
That's the call, yeah.
I'm for this. Also, I would like pink and Sombra would like purple.
Yes. Yeah, so he goes through, pulls down the pink dress, Cordial, is like exactly what you want. It's like flouncy at the bottom. It's got like cap sleeves, very pretty. It's got a little bit of like beading detail right here. Hands it to you. He gives Sombra something a little
perfect. And then
slightly.
I think for our friend here, and I'm kind of looking Zashri up and down, and I'm like, I'm thinking maybe like an orange to go with her coppery hair. What do you think? And I'm like, oh, y'all.
And maybe a cloak?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we have to hide her away.
Well, that I can do. He does take down sort of like a dark, like burnt orange dress. It's pretty simple for Zashri, and he also has like a white hooded cloak.
Ooh.
That's very very light. It's like a linen cloak.
That would be really pretty on you.
Yeah.
I love this.
Are
We
these
need fan art.
you know, right? Are these acceptable?
That will certainly do, sir. Thank you very much. Do you have belts or Miko just is not excited about wearing a dress.
Same.
She's just like, how can I fix it?
Meanwhile, Cordial internally is like, we're all gonna be princesses!
It's gonna be great.
Are you asking him?
Guys,
Sorry, are
we're
you
gonna
really
look
asking?
like Sailor Moon.
Oh my gosh.
You know, slightly longer gowns, but
Well, no, there's the part where she like I don't know what the names of all the forms are, but where she has like that long white billowy dress.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the princess.
All right. You're asking him if he has some belts.
Yeah. Yeah, like some belting so I can like easily attach like pouches and like the gig bag of holding and stuff, and just I'm looking for function over fashion.
Certainly. I mean,
I want to stop the game right now and say I refuse to play in a fantasy world where women's clothing doesn't have proper pockets.
oh no, there's definitely pockets. All the
Okay,
dresses
just
I own
so
have pockets.
so
They're
it's
not
clear.
tiny
I have
ass
standards.
pockets.
You gotta
Like
get those
pockets.
like, big, deep, like come on,
Pockets of
Yeah,
holding.
yeah,
pockets.
yeah.
No, they're not quite that big.
Let me
but
live my fantasy dreams.
in the
It's
fantasy
one giant
world,
pocket. Yeah, fit my whole
all-
body in that dress.
Yeah,
Like a
all of
pocket.
the dresses
That's it.
have amazing deep pockets, and they hang in such a way that it never ruins the line of your clothes in the fantasy world. Hell yeah.
Slight interdimensional spaces. Yeah.
Yes.
Canon.
Yes. In this fantasy world, that is absolutely canon, because that's what I want in my life all the time, is dresses with amazing pockets. Yeah, so he pulls down a couple of belts. They do look like they're made from something that's maybe not regular leather, but they look very nice and they're functional.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Well, for the dresses, and let's see, that's 6, 7. So, and the belt. So the belt is that'll be 5
Amrit
silver.
can pick her own.
The belt will be 5 silver, and then it'll be 2 gold pieces for each of the dresses. So that'll be mathematics 14 gold.
All right. Miko will bring those over into a smaller pouch, hand it to him.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else that I can
I
get
think
you
that's
now?
it. Thank you kindly.
Oh, are you feeling well?
It's been a long.
Quite well.
It's been a long
It's
journey.
Hot.
I'm so sorry. Look, is there a good
No.
place where maybe we could hydrate? I think that the heat is getting to us.
Oh no.
Well, yes. Right over there in that tent, she's got plenty of drinks, and he's pointing over here. There's plenty over there if you'd like.
As we walk away, I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye to make sure he's not going to like a guard or anything.
Roll perception.
16.
I'm not. I'm like twirling a floofy
Yeah,
pink
you're
dress
like
in front of me.
in your element right now.
So as you're walking away, you do see him turn and start to walk in the other direction.
Guys, I think we may have a problem.
Yeah, I do realize that now. My charisma is just so. I don't know.
No, look, and I'm gonna point at him and show that he's like walking away. Like, I think he may be onto us.
Glancing over at that tent, does it look like a standard tent or does it look like a tavern tent?
The one that you guys are headed to?
Mm-hmm. The one
It
he
looks like- Yeah, it looks like a tavern tent. There's a hag behind the bar. You guys know what they look like. There's like a bar area set up. There's a hag behind it. It looks like people are smoking inside, and she's serving drinks. And there's some food.
Question mark.
It looks edible.
I don't think I'd be comfortable staying here, and I also don't feel comfortable wearing these outfits anymore.
Is there anyone at his cart now or little thing?
No.
Are we stealing dresses?
Maggie might go steal dress. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to be sneaky and go back and change my dress out for something different.
Okay.
But I am gonna give him back the other one.
Okay. All right. So roll stealth.
It's a 9.
9. Okay.
That was
So
me
as-
dropping popcorn shrimp on the floor. Everything's fine. I'm an adult.
As you're walking back, you get to the stall and you kind of start like rifling through stuff, and you hear this little like,
Hey! What are you doing? I just, I wanted to,
this imp flies
change
over.
the color. I just got this.
Yeah, I saw.
Do you mind if I switch the color out?
You have to wait.
Damn it.
Hey, we got spam in the chat. Do you want to grab that? Oh, there you go. Not welcome here, spam.
Go away, spam.
No spam.
Ban hammer for that spammer.
You will not be tolerated here.
I don't have anything that would help me. Can I try to persuade him?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. Dirty 20.
Okay. What do you say?
So you probably saw me and my friends, right? We're in a band, Lunchbox Gang. I know you've probably heard of us, but we're running late, and I'm not feeling the vibe of this dress.
Musicians really do be like that, though.
They really are.
Okay. Make it snappy.
Thanks so much, friend. You're awesome. I'm gonna give him a gold.
Oh.
For your trouble. I'm gonna pick the most different looking garment in that stall.
And you leave the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like everyone to roll perception for me.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. You know what? I'm gonna use my other chat advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of mine as well.
Okay, 16.
I'm gonna stick with
Yeah,
my
I think I'm
15
gonna
plus
save
0
mine.
modifier. I'm gonna stick with that.
So I only have a 12 this time, but I think I'm gonna save my other.
That's fine.
First, I don't know why I get the feeling we're going to get into trouble, but I just
You know.
Because you
something
guys
tells me, you know.
I got a dirty 20.
So what is everybody doing right now? So Maggie, you're at the stall.
Yes.
Where is everybody else? What are you guys doing?
I'm bullshitting. I'm literally bullshitting people right now.
I'm kind of hugging this dress to my chest because Miko just said I couldn't wear it anymore. And I'm like mourning the princess dress that had not yet been and also will never be.
Do we have any?
So I'm kind of going around with her going like, y'all, and like...
Vanessa, is there anywhere that would sell any dyes or any sort of prestidigitation? Wait. Miko's gonna turn to Sombra and she's gonna go, Sombra, and you can prestidigitate at will. You wanna just give us some color changes right quick?
We talked about that already. Demons have like true sight or whatever.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, do we see any fabric dye?
Go ahead and roll for investigation.
18.
So looking around, it doesn't really look like there's anything that's going to be up that alley here.
Do we have any beads left in the bag of holding?
I don't think so. I don't know if you brought
Anybody's
them with
selling
you. I don't
beads?
remember. Anyone's
I mean, you guys could try to do what I did and just switch the dresses out. So at least it's something different.
So Miko is going to take her dress and she's just going to rip it into a tank top
Okay.
and just keep her trousers.
All right. Anybody else?
Then I'll take the skirt
No,
portion of it.
Cordial's not gonna do that.
I'll take the skirt portion of it and I will like make a little like sarong sort of thing for Cordial so she can keep her ball gown but also have like an additional little thing that looks different.
I could always put my other ball gown back on too. It's just a little bit. It's blue, so if they don't have blue here, it would still stand out.
Yeah. I think the quicker we get to that castle, the better.
Yeah, I think it's time to go.
Yes.
Skedaddle, as you would say.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys start walking away, you notice that the fox is walking back towards you, and it looks like somebody is following him.
Oh no.
Just for reference, this is the direction you guys came from. This is the direction the castle is in. This is the direction that he is coming from.
I saw one of those pings.
Okay, this is the direction that you guys came from.
Okay.
This is where the castle is.
That's the castle.
And that's where he's coming.
And that's where he's coming. Okay.
What's this way?
That just goes further into the city. So the way that it's set up right now is that the castle is like directly in front of you. If you go off to the side, there are side streets, so you can still get to the castle. It's just you're not going to end up right at the front.
I'm gonna grab people and say, y'all trust me? Because I think we should go this way.
Definitely.
Okay. And before we start going, I'm gonna go ahead and cast share my
My
spell.
D&D Beyond started working on my computer again, by the way. I don't know if you guys have checked recently.
Beautiful.
I was lucky mine didn't go away. I wanted to cast something. I can't remember what it was.
Nope, I don't have what I thought I had. Oh, wait, yeah, guidance.
All right, so are you guys just like booking it, or are you trying to?
I am going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Zoshri.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Because I feel like if any of us are going to need that, it's you.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Do you need me to
I'm gonna say,
post it? Throw it in chat. Go ahead, Allie.
Oh, I think Miko's just gonna go, well, I'll tell you, and she's gonna say kind of loud, I'm not feeling too well. I'm gonna go find somewhere to have a little lie down. And slowly, like, walk over this way, and once we're all on this side, she's gonna, like, dash.
Okay.
I'll be right behind her.
Okay, so as you guys start running, you hear this noise, or this thing just yell like, "Hey!" And are any of you looking back, or are you just going?
I'm going.
Just going? Alright, cool. So you guys book it down the side street. Ambrit is in tow. So you guys are booking it down the side street. You get about 30 feet and there's another cross street. To your right, there's the palace. To your left, it looks like it just goes into a neighborhood. You can keep going straight.
Just follow an alley.
Oh god, I'm not good at decisions, though.
Well, you grabbed my hand and said, "Do you trust me?" and started running,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm following.
Oh, I was just in terms of, like, just getting out to the side street area.
Can I do a quick perception to see if there's any guards, like, on the way to the castle?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 7.
7? You have no idea.
No
I
idea.
also forgot this is one of my few characters that doesn't have bless, so that was supposed to be her doing a bless to give people stuff, and don't have that, so it was all for flavor apparently.
Oh, but you know who
Yay.
does have bless?
Someone here
Ambrit
has bless. Ambrit?
Rachel has bless.
Yes.
Do we need bless right now? I could do it.
I have a feeling that we might.
All right. So as you guys are approaching this intersection, which way do you want to go? Straight, left, right? Right is to the palace, left is into the neighborhood.
And it looked like they were coming from the palace, right?
Yeah, so the fox was following, or was coming back. It looked like he was flanked by 2 things. You're not quite sure what they were. And as you guys took off running, you heard somebody yell. They were coming from the palace.
I'm inclined to go into the neighborhood. What do you guys think?
Yeah, maybe hide out until it calms down and then we can regroup.
I'm just thinking of like, do you guys ever play that game where you're like in Target with friends and then you're like, hee hee, I'm gonna go hide. And you just like duck into aisles and then you hear them
that's
go
kind of
like,
what I'm
Oh my
thinking.
god.
where'd Allison go? And you're like, hee hee, they can't
You
find
never
me.
split the party.
Yeah,
You
I
go to
think we
Target
should
with
kind
friends?
of hide out, wait for them to kind of be like, okay, they're gone, and then we continue on.
Okay. All right. So you guys make a left. You run into the neighborhood.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I would like everyone to roll perception, but at disadvantage since you guys are running.
Oof. Oh shit. Okay. 15.
6.
5.
16.
All right.
Perception is
And,
not my jam tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Same.
Sombra also
Distracted by hell, I guess.
Yeah.
It's really hot.
I just like am really uncomfortable.
This is not great, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you guys turn, you can see these two things coming from around the corner, and you see that they see you. So you make that left, you know that they are coming around that corner. So you run another 30 feet. Once again, you can go straight. There's to the left, you'll be going back towards the market. You take a right, it's just like continuing into the neighborhood, but in a different direction.
Okay, Miko is... Well, does anybody else have any gut instincts?
I mean,
think
I would
no
say
matter
turn
what, we're
around
gonna
and try
get
and talk
cornered
to
at
them,
some
but
point.
Talking to them, I think, is the way to go. So Miko would then run up to them, and she's gonna look really frantic and just go, "Excuse me, y'all. I really need to find a restroom really bad right now. Can you please direct me wherever I can relieve myself? I'm not from around here."
Okay, so you're running up to the two guys that were just chasing you.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear her say this, I'm gonna duck behind whatever is closest.
Okay. Sorry, I need to pull this.
I'll roll I guess a stealth or something.
Yeah, roll stealth if you're trying to hide. And
I'll
then
try
what's
to
everybody
hide
else?
as well.
Okay, I was gonna say, what's everybody else doing?
I still got your rope, Zostri.
Yep, then I'm tugged along. Hide. Probably tripping.
A little bit.
12, yeah, so
I got a
hopefully bit
13.
tripping now.
Okay.
I am sticking with Miko.
Okay. And I think Sombra and Ambrit are both gonna just kind of be behind you guys. Behind Miko and Cordial. Alright, so Miko, you say this to them, and these two guys kind of look at you. They're just staring at you, like eyes narrowed.
She goes, "Sir, or you are from around here, correct?"
You're saying all this in common?
I'll say this in Infernal.
Okay, I was gonna say I'll have you roll intelligence. No, you got it. All right, so you say it in Infernal, and they both look at you.
But she still has this accent in Infernal.
Yeah, it's just still the accent in Infernal.
It stays forever.
They both look at you, and you don't hear it so much in your ears as you just kind of hear it in your head.
Mm-hmm.
The fox said that you were up to no good. He didn't recognize you.
Allie, this is your fault because you asked what the fox said.
Or maybe the
She goes-
cowbell. It could have been either one.
Well, I'm not surprised. I haven't been around here in a while.
He said you were looking for something. You're not supposed to be here.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be here. Just because we haven't been here in a little while. I'll tell you something. And she's going to get in really close to them and go, "Look, if y'all ever need to make a pretty penny pretty quick, Those surface dwellers will throw gold at anyone who can carry a tune. Suckers. But no, having a little bit of a homecoming tour, as it were. Yeah, that works.
I am going to have you roll deception.
Did you just forget that you had to pee?
No, she's still doing a little dance.
The way you have to pee.
I can just picture
That is
this.
a 15 on the die. For a total of, is that deception you said?
Yes.
So that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm so upset right now. Jesus.
I cast guidance on the guy that. No, I'm joking.
I hate to be this person, but you do have one advantage, Vanessa.
I am not going to use that right now.
Okay, thank
Oh,
God.
Oh no.
That's way worse. That's worse.
The collective, oh no.
Oh no.
Uh,
It was combined with her expression of like, I'm not gonna use that right now.
I gotta keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, that's true. I'm on my toes.
So
Sombra is going to hear what Miko was saying, and she's going to. I don't have her stats up, by the way, so I have no idea if she's good at deception or not.
I should.
But she's going to be like, yeah. So have you heard like anywhere around here that we can make some good money, like playing some music?
That was pretty good.
her deception is legit.
Yeah, she has really good deception.
Yeah, that's a 25 for her.
Woof.
So, yeah. So, Miko, she looks, but this little thing. I can show you what they look like.
I don't know if I want to know what they
kind
look
of
like.
I don't know if I want to know.
looks between you, Miko, and then looks at Sombra. This is what those guys look like. So they're not that big, but they're weird.
So they're like super big-eared goblins.
They look like they're from Labyrinth.
Yeah, yeah.
So they kind of look at you, Miko, and they look at Sombra. And again, in your head, you hear this like, perhaps he was mistaken. Have a good. And they just turn around and start walking on.
Wait, sir, where can I use the restroom?
And he kind of holds out his finger, and you see that there's a little sign above the door of a building. It looks like it's probably a tavern.
Okay. Booking it.
All right, that is a good spot for us to take our next break. So we are going to we'll make this one a little shorter. We'll try and make it 5 minutes,
Yes.
5 to 7.
We can do it, guys. We can do it.
We can do it. We can
So,
do it.
Everybody go refresh your beverages, bio break, grab some food. We will be right back.
are back.
Ah!
Thank you, Anonymous Cheer, for the cheer.
Yeah.
That's adorable. So as we're gonna walk into that inn thing, right? That's our plan? That's where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay. As we do that, Sombra's just gonna like turn back and wink at him, because Sombra do. And as we're like walking into the place, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, guys, I forgot I can do something really cool. You wanna see? And I'm gonna cast Rary's telepathic bond on all of us, because it's up to 8 creatures.
Whoa.
And I have never been able to do that spell before because of UA reasons, so I forgot that I have it, but I have it now. So for the next hour, we can all just talk to each other in our heads psychically while we're like within 30 feet of each other. So it's not like
That's awesome.
far range, but while we're like near each other, we can be talking to each other in our heads instead of trying to have voices going on out loud.
Dope.
Anyway, Cordial doesn't say any of that. She says, oh, I can do something cool, wanna see? And then you hear in your head, see, there's this spell that I've been learning and I haven't been able to do it before, but I think it's working now. Is it working? Hello?
I hear voices
Miko
all the
can, like,
time. That's too much.
Jump a little.
No, and she's still saying in your head, no, say it back in your head. Say,
No.
think it back to me.
So in our Strahd game, we have psychic apples because our DM is amazing and decided
My
to give us
husband.
this thing.
You did.
So every time we're using psychic apples to talk, it's the same concept. Every time we do it, we always
Put our fingers
put
up.
our fingers on our heads
Say,
to
"Apple
indicate that we
speak."
are psychically talking to
Okay,
each
I'm gonna do apple speak to
Apple speak.
That's fair.
Vanessa.
Oh my god.
This, I think, or this, one of these is apple and sign language, but one's candy. I don't know. I don't remember which one's
Could be
which.
both. Apple candy speak.
And I feel like either or is appropriate.
Yeah. So
Particularly candy would be.
yeah, it's like
Yeah. So if you're speaking obviously I can't see Katie, but if you're speaking telepathically, just like
This is
finger
gonna
on your
really
head.
fuck
I will
with Maggie.
describe putting the finger to my head.
Yeah, this one's
Apple speak.
candy.
All right. All right. You guys heading into the tavern?
Mhm.
All right. So
Can everybody else hear me though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you
Maggie
walk in,
hates this.
Maggie's like, not more. When you walk in the tavern, it's a little dingier than what you're used to. Think like Hogshead, Harry Potter. It's pretty small. There's one guy behind the bar. There's one other person in here. It's a little dingy. The other person in here is also a tiefling, but they look pretty haggard. But there are a lot of open tables. However, it is a very small space. What do you guys do?
and this place looks like it's an inn, like with rooms, or just like a tavern for drinking.
It looks like it is an inn with rooms. So the sign above the door says the Bonehower Inn. And it looks like you walk in, to your right there's a set of stairs that appear to go to a higher level, and the main floor is just tavern.
Okay, so Cordial's gonna walk up to the person behind the bar and go, "Hi, excuse me. Oh, hi. Do you guys have rooms?"
Yeah?
How much are they? May we have one? And also some drinks, please?
Yeah. It's five silver for each room. And, you can, 2 copper pieces for a beer, so.
Okay, perfect. Just one moment.
And she doesn't have it. She handed Miko literally every red cent that she had, like episode 2. So
Remember that. Does he seem
And-
okay?
You can roll insight.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's stoned on something.
Got it. Okay.
Like whatever the equivalent of pot is in hell.
Vanessa, would you say that he is
The devil's weed.
brimstone?
I would say that he is stoned to the bone.
Oh,
Hey!
We're here.
Man, I was laughing at all these jokes, but I was muted, so you didn't know I was enjoying it. But
We're
I was
here on
laughing.
Sunday, guys.
Pepper, if you could just give the man some money and we'll sit down at a table and you can bring us some drinks.
I'm gonna do a thumb flip.
Have any apple juice?
What?
Juice from apples? Apple juice?
I don't know what that is, man.
Do you have any water?
Water?
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man. I got beer and this liquor. It's like it's made from like the rivers and stuff. Is that what you
Okay,
want?
can we just have... Yeah, sure. One of those for each of us, please.
The beer?
There are
or
5 of us, by the way.
The beer or the river?
Oh, there's 6, Emmerich.
I'll have the river stuff.
I'm
Oh,
going
that's-
to
The
lean
river
over.
stuff. 6 river things, please.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a little more expensive though. That's like 10 silver pieces for each one.
Wow.
Wow, each one of them is like 2 rooms, huh?
Yeah, it's expensive stuff.
It's so good.
Do you want it?
I love him so much.
Ooh.
I'm gonna walk up to
I
him and
feel
just
like
give him
he and
5 gold.
Cordial are on the same intellectual level.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, okay. And he like grabs the bottle and says, "This is probably like 6 drinks." Here.
Oh, perfect, thank you. Okay, and we'll be back later to figure out the rooms, and you have a nice night until then, and please be safe. And we're just gonna go back and sit at the table. Actually, I'm gonna be like, and also, can we have some glasses, please?
Oh yeah, sure. He pulls out 6, just like they're not the cleanest looking things in the world, but they're glasses.
Well, I'll take them and say thank you. We'll sit down at the table. Sombra will immediately cast prestidigitation on them.
She prestidigitates.
And then we'll sit down and have our river drink, whatever he said.
Alright. Excuse me. Alright, so are you guys like each pouring yourself a glass of this?
I am.
Alright. Who's drinking
Yeah,
it?
definitely. Oh, Sashi's gonna drink it, for sure.
Okay.
Cordial's not. She'll still, if there's enough, she'll still put the glass in front of her and like hold it up every once in a while, but like, nah.
Okay.
Can Miko roll a quick perception to see if they have anything other than alcohol, or if anybody has any water at all around here?
Yes.
Fair question.
I can't do it today, but tomorrow, if we need to, I could create food and water for us.
That might be helpful.
There is no water in hell. I hope they serve water in hell. Oh man, I should have made that the name of this episode. So close.
I can
so
make
close.
that the name of this episode on YouTube if you want.
That's probably a good idea. I hope they serve water in hell. All right. So, yeah, there's a glass of whatever this weird liquor is in front of you. You guys are all sitting at a table in a fairly dingy inn in hell.
Okay. Well, That's certainly what this is.
I'm gonna take a big gulp.
It tastes kind of cinnamony. Actually, it's not bad.
Is it Fireball?
It's Fireball.
Maybe.
This is pretty good, guys.
No, it's hell. It's Goldschlager.
Oh. Ew, it would be. Make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right. It tingles on the way down in a way that's like a little weird. Like you've had liquor before. This isn't like a new thing for you, but it does tingle a little bit on the way down. It's very strange. But you feel okay.
Cool.
It's fine.
Cool. Guys, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. I think right now we're just gonna throw a couple back and try our best to figure it the fudge out.
This isn't Siren Squad.
Jenna, you're muted.
That makes sense. She's saying this out loud, but she's tapping her head. Can you not do the, you know? Can you not do that, Maggie?
Cat.
I'm chewing.
That's why I've been perpetually muted, because I'm eating peanut butter.
Me too. I need to hear my
Not
chewing.
here right now. Leave a message.
Dave's not here, man.
I whenever Cordial does the mind thing, I ignore her.
Well, no, she's saying it out loud, but she's basically asking you, like, is there a bad connection? Are you not? Can you not hear
Yep,
when I?
bad connection.
Hmm.
You can roll insight if you want to know if I'm lying.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't on that anyway. Because, like I said, she's like, new spell, trying to figure it out. So she's kind of like, I mean, I can try and cast it again. Can everybody else? Can you guys?
Maggie gives them a look like,
All right, that she'd probably notice.
yeah, you definitely did.
What's wrong?
I don't like.
It would be really
voices
helpful
in my
for not
head.
talking in the street. Do you already have voices in your head?
Oh yeah. Few. Some good, some bad, and now I have yours. It's in between.
Like whose voices are in your head, Maggie?
Well, like the people I've told you about, or not people, but yeah.
Miko's gonna shake her head and just mutter under her breath, "Warlock problems."
Right?
Well, what can...
I'll try.
Wait, why don't we just try it just for a little bit? Because I think it might be safer if we discuss things that way instead of, you know.
You're right. It probably will be safer. I'll try.
Well, you can also tell me, and then I can stop it, and then I can start it again with us and not you.
But then I'm left out. That's no fun.
Yeah.
I'll suck it up.
Maggie realizes that she would get FOMO from the telepathic.
Yep.
From missing out on the telepathic bond.
Yeah.
From the
Like
steady
Maggie to
stream
me.
of wee background music happening out of Cordial's brain. Just wee music.
Yep.
Ambrit is going to telepathically just like, well, we
Oh god, no, I've heard.
we still have to get in there. I mean, I don't know what the best way to do that is.
I don't think the front door is gonna work now.
Yeah, I feel like we had a better chance of that, composer? Of that musician thing. I just couldn't remember the word. That musician thing maybe before somebody was already starting to get kind of suspicious of. I think we might have took it a little bit far.
I was expecting that I'd need to roll performance. Which would have
You
helped.
don't have to use. Oh, you're saying that out loud. Oh, you're not saying that as anyone because you're Allie. You're just using your voice.
Yeah,
I
I'm
understand.
just recalling it, you know.
Boy. I mean, do we want to maybe send me over there as some sort of small animal so I could just kind of scope the place out?
Do we have any idea what kind of animals are actually living in hell?
True.
I do.
Oh yeah.
You do, you're here too.
I always kind of forget you're here. Sorry, Emrit.
That's alright. I mean, you know, probably the easiest thing would be if you would go as like a little imp or something. There's also these like tiny little lizard things. that
I
run
could
around.
probably do that. As long as I've seen one, though.
Well, I mean, they look like regular lizards.
Oh,
They're
okay.
just, you know, they're adapted to the heat and everything. They're kind of cute, actually. Sometimes people keep them as pets.
I mean, that's a way for at least for us to see if there's another way in. The only idea I've got.
Maggie, can you do fly speed yet or no?
I think with my next level.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It seems like probably a good idea to sort of see what we're getting into, but
See if there's like, you know, a back door.
yeah. It's always nice to. I mean,
Or maybe
I
there's a
don't-
way like through a sewer. No, there's probably no sewers here.
No
Nah.
water.
Nah, they'd all be filled with, you know, lava.
Scary stuff.
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, I guess I'm going alone to a castle with a scary man king demon guy.
Thing.
That should go well.
People on this quest. Thing. Well, I mean, is there any way that anyone can go with you?
I'd have to use polymorph.
That's probably not
I could do that.
Well, actually, let me. How does polymorph?
Except I couldn't talk to them.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, I mean, if I don't know if anybody else has any other ideas.
Miko shrugs and kind of like pulls the top of the guitar out of the gig bag of holding, and she's like, I'm a bit of a one-trick pony.
I mean, do we want to wait here and do that, or do we want to sit outside of the walls so that we can be close by just in case?
I think I'd be able to get back here pretty. Like, how far am I away?
So right now you guys are about 200 feet from where the
Okay.
castle is.
I mean, maybe if you guys got a little closer, or at least someone, just so they could, like, watch.
Miko is going to turn to Ambrit and do the little like head thing, and she's gonna go, would it be out of the ordinary to have a street musician in hell?
Oh, no, I mean, people do that. There's, there's a chance that the guards will come and like kick you out, but it wouldn't be weird to see somebody
Okay.
That might be our safest bet.
busking.
Yeah. So Miko would plan on keeping a distance from Maggie, but setting up a place where she can still kind of have a vantage point and play a couple songs while Maggie does some reconnaissance. Reconnaissance work. That's not
I don't really want to use Cher's spells, but nope, she doesn't have it anyway. Never mind. I was gonna see if she had invisibility, but she does not.
I was gonna ask if anyone had.
Okay,
Yeah.
so first, sorry, I'm catching up on everything. So, polymorph is not necessarily a great idea because then someone would end up with lizard brain. But also, Maggie, do you realize that you would be the lizard from Frozen 2?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, the tiny, adorable
I
fire
love that
salamander. Like, it's the best part of the
I
whole
need
movie.
to get a token for that. I will do that right now.
Okay.
But I do think that that's really the only option in order to do recon.
Yeah, I'm going to, the plan that we had originally was that we were going to come here and try and do a little, not just recon on the area, but recon on more of the culture, like see if we could find anybody who was interested in a coup or uprising or something, see if there were maybe other people we could get on our side. So I don't know if we want to go straight into checking out the castle or if we want to like
Try to cause a rebellion.
rest here for a sec and then
Well,
maybe like go back to the market or something
Go
and see if
Hunger
we could
Games
hear the
on their
hot
butts.
goss. Yeah,
we had
just saying.
we had talked to
Ellie, you're
Tanzana
quiet.
about that. What's that?
You're quiet.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah,
just because
you're
I'm
good
far
now.
away?
Yeah, better.
Okay, cool. We had talked to Tanzana about if that would be a possibility, and he said that it was highly unlikely. That there weren't really any folks.
Yeah, what he had
Who were-
basically said was like, that there's a chance that people would be for that, but it would be really hard to tell who, and that it might be like difficult to do that without drawing attention to yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Because of the kind of like
Gotcha.
Yeah.
the hold that Gazgadal has over the people living.
That
in
episode
fear.
was like 2 or 3 months ago, so
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yes. So.
I mean, to just check out, where guards are at. If there's a back entrance, I would look for. And anything else you guys tell me to keep an eye out.
Okay.
Well, that would be good. Maybe like, windows and entrances and guards all sound perfectly reasonable. Do you have a way that you could, like see invisibility or like detect magic or
Detect magic. Do I have that? I don't think I do. I don't. The only detect thing I have is detect good and evil.
And that's just going to come
not
up with
gonna-
evil
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just gonna ping.
I could.
Wait. Did somebody say detect magic?
Yes.
Can you be a lizard?
No.
Not without having a lizard brain.
But what I can do, hold on one second. Miko doesn't use this stuff a lot. Miko needs a moment to
What
take a
does
little
this
look-see. Okay. Oh my, okay. Go. Let's see.
Alright, so while you're looking that up, what is everybody else trying to do right now? Is there any questions?
I'm going to cast enhanceability on Maggie before, whenever she
right before I
goes.
leave.
Okay.
Yeah. I get to choose what it is, which ability I enhance. So I'm thinking I'm going to go
Is there
with.
a perception or investigation?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If you, which one do you want? Do you want intelligence or do you want wisdom?
Let's see what would be better. Probably wisdom, if I'm gonna need that.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna give you Owl's wisdom, and for the next hour, while I concentrate on it, you're gonna have advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
Okay, so here is a thing.
You also get 2d8 temp hit points.
Oh, I mean, hey.
Or sorry, 2d6. That's 5. You get 5 temp hit points. I know my dice.
I actually saw that pop up on my screen. What's up, Allie?
Miko?
Okay, so I have artificer infusions that I have not used.
Do you really?
I sure do. One of them is replicate magic item. I have literally never used it. So I had it listed as alchemy jug because that is the first option and I didn't feel like going through the list yet, which is why I've never used it. But that is a thing that I have.
What?
That being said, I don't know if now would be the time to use that, considering I've literally never used it before. And it would kind of be a shitty time to be like, I guess I'm gonna choose the wand of detect magic for the But that is
well, if
something.
she's gonna be a lizard, she won't be able to hold a wand anyway.
Yeah, and a lizard
Could I hold
walking
it in my
around with a
mouth?
wand. That would be very suspicious.
So sus. So sus.
What do you think about this, Toby? Am I gonna fail at this? Yeah, probably.
No, it's gonna be great. It's gonna
Toby
be
got
fine.
groomed. Quick little puppy moment.
No.
There you go, bud.
She just threw him.
I did. He loves it when I do it. He's such a weird dog.
Alright, guys. What are you doing?
I'm becoming the cute frozen lizard and scurrying my way over to the castle.
Okay.
Such a bad idea.
So before she does that, what is everybody else gonna do? Who's staying? Miko, you said you're gonna hang out a little bit ways away to keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really
And
sure
then-
what I should do.
Yeah. Does everybody else want to stay here, or do you guys want to go?
Yeah. I don't think it would be a good idea to all draw a whole bunch of attention to our whole group. So I think some of us should stay. Well, Sombra.
Wait.
I think
How
I should
about
stay
Zashri
for
and I
sure.
stay? Yeah, Zashri and I should stay here. And, Sombra, why don't you go with Miko? Because if Miko's gonna be busking, I mean, you could dance or sing or something, to look like you're supposed to be there, and then you guys aren't alone.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
And
Well,
Zashri and I are great on our own. We
Yeah.
make a great team.
We're basically detectives.
You guys are.
We're the best detectives.
Yeah.
And if we get into anything dicey, she does have dimension door. So that might
Out of 30 feet away from each other, the telepathic bond does not work. So Zashri and Emerit and I will still be able to use it, but when you guys go out of range, it's like out of walkie-talkie range.
Okay.
All right. So, Maggie and Miko and Summer, are you all leaving together? Are you leaving separately?
I mean, I'll go into my form and then just kind of book it.
Okay. So,
and I am going to be trying to, like, go under stuff as much as I can and not, you know.
Well, you could, like, start on her shoulder or something.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can
that's
do
what
that.
I'm asking is, do you want to, like, ride there with them and then go, or do you
Yeah,
want to
I'll do that.
Okay. And then, Miko, do you want to walk with, do you think Summer and you are going to walk together up there?
I think that would make sense. Otherwise, I think it would be suspicious for two random strangers to show up at different times.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you guys walk out, and walk the about 150, 200 feet up to the palace. Where you guys are now, it's not directly in front. So the way that this is sort of set up is that there's like the Market Street, which is a couple blocks to your right. And then there's this neighborhood back here, and it all sort of goes around. There's this huge palace in this huge open area. No wall. So you can just walk right up. So where you are right now is a little bit off to the side of where the front door appears to be.
I'm gonna give Miko a little look, like, all right, and I'm gonna, like, scurry down.
Little lizard look.
Little, like, okay. Kind of
You
the
still
way
have
that that little gecko, like, does that. And I'm just gonna, like, you know, as quickly as I can, because I mean, I know I have a few hours, but just in case I get stuck or whatever, I'm going as fast as I can.
Okay. Are you trying to be quiet, or are you just going?
Definitely quiet, going underneath things if I can, and definitely out of the way of people as much as I can.
And are you guys right, this is more for Miko, are you guys right up, so I should say, preface this by saying, the neighborhood sort of ends, and there's about 30 feet between where the neighborhood ends and the actual palace. Are you guys at, like, the line of the neighborhood, or are you staying back?
Where is that relative to, like, the market area?
So that is about 60 feet to your right.
I'd probably be closer to the market area if I'm trying to do some busking.
Okay, so you move a little bit further that way. How close to the Market Street are you going to get? All the way over there?
Pretty close, like in between sort of thing.
Okay, cool.
So like more like wherever there seems to be like a good flow of traffic. Oh, you ready to go?
Okay.
You ready to go?
Okay. All right, sounds good. So I'm gonna have Maggie go ahead and roll some stealth.
Okay. That's an 11.
11. So you kind of like scurry over to the building. You see there's 2 guards at the door. You look very familiar. From where you are you going all the way up to the base of the building? They don't seem to have noticed.
Okay, if I can see that there's maybe like, do I notice any like barrels or boxes or anything that I could kind of like go in between, and like, cause I don't want to just be like out in the open.
It's pretty clear.
Pretty dead. Okay. Yeah, then I would probably go with the base.
Okay, so you go scurry right up to the base of the building. All right, I'm gonna have you roll perception to just see what you can see from here.
Okay. That is. Oh, I get advantage with that. 18.
18?
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of look around, and you see obviously there's the front door. From where you are, you can see that it looks like about 60 feet up, there is a row of windows going around. They're not that large, though. They're probably this size. It doesn't look like they're big enough for a person to fit through, but there's a lot of them.
Got it. And they go all the way around?
They go all the way around in about like 5-foot intervals. So it's like in a ring around the building. Or at least it looks like it goes in a ring. Obviously you're only on the side of the building. From where you are though, it looks like that's about it.
Do I notice a lot of guards around? Or just those two?
Yeah, right now it's just those two that you can see.
And then I would continue and kind of make my way to the back of it.
Towards the back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're sort of scurrying along the base of the building, you get partway around and you do notice 2 more of those guys are walking. But they don't seem to have noticed you.
Okay.
And as you keep scurrying further along, excuse me, you do sort of notice that there's like this weird little alcove in the back.
Okay.
And it looks like something, but it doesn't look like there's a door there. But there is like a little hidey hole kind of back there.
Okay.
As you keep going, I'm gonna have you roll perception for me one more time.
Okey-doke. That's not great. I'm gonna use one of my advantages. Nat 20.
Alright. So in your little lizard form, your little lizard eyes notice a crack in the facade of the building.
Okay.
Which is weird because this whole thing has been pretty damn solid. So in your tiny little lizard form, you kind of like squish. This is definitely a hidden door.
Ooh, okay. Are there guards around the hidden door at all?
Not, are you going under it? Are you trying to get inside?
I'm gonna... Maggie would try to go under it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go in, look, and then come back out.
Okay, I am going to have you roll athletics for your lizard. See if you can scurry under this door.
So nervous right now. That's not great. That's a 5.
So you try really hard to get underneath this thing, and it's just so small. It's cracked. Like you can definitely tell that there's a way. Like this goes into the building. There's a way to open it. You can see the outline of the door, but you just can't squish yourself underneath.
Okay.
You do that thing where you get like halfway through and your little butt's sticking out, and you're just like.
It's definitely a Disney cute sidekick moment in a movie. Alright, then I will scurry back out, go the way I came, avoiding said guards.
Okay. Miko, what are you doing at this time?
I'm still playing guitar. And trying not to look suspicious.
Okay, go ahead and roll performance for me.
Yes, finally.
And you can roll that at advantage because Sabra is going to be assisting you.
Yes. Okay.
In the performance things.
23.
23? Perfect. So you guys you manage to basically perform in a very subtle way so that it looks like you belong there, but you're not really drawing that much attention to yourselves. Is there anything that you're trying to do while you're doing this?
Just kind of keep an eye out, look for anybody coming and going from the palace, making sure Maggie isn't getting stepped on by somebody.
Alright, go ahead and roll perception.
This is where I come back around the corner and someone steps right on me.
That's a 12. 12.
Okay. So, I mean, that's not a terrible roll. You know, you see people kind of like, there doesn't seem to be a lot of people going in and out, but it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like people are avoiding the area either, you know? But nobody's there's only like 2 or 3 people that you see actually go into the building, and like 1 person that comes out of the building. There's not like, it's not heavily trafficked. But like in front of the building, there's just like people in the market area.
Jenna, how far is that telepathic link?
It only works within 30 feet, so
Within
you guys
30 feet.
don't have it anymore, I don't think.
Okay, cool.
We wouldn't have it anywhere.
I don't need to be using my iPad for this anymore. Okay, cool. Alrighty.
No, you know what? I think that this is, as written, means that you can... So as written, what it sounds like to me is that 30 feet is the casting range.
Yeah, you have to be within 30 feet of the person.
But it doesn't say anything about how far the link actually works between.
I guess
In the
that's
spell.
your discretion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Communication is possible
over any distance, though it can't extend to other planes of existence.
There you
Well,
go.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Yep, you guys can all talk to each other.
Perfect.
One day I'll
for the past
read
5 minutes,
myself.
by the way. Just unmuted myself.
But
so.
like I said, it's new, so...
Makes
Real-
sense.
Yeah, we're all figuring it out.
I've been sitting here being like, no, it worked over. Oh, well, no one's listening to me. Okay.
Oh, you are.
are. Oh.
Wait. Shh. Yeah, so you guys can all talk to each other.
Oh, okay, cool.
Amazing.
Well, then during that whole thing, I would be,
Giving little lizard updates.
Yeah, little lizard updates. Okay, guys. There's 4 guards that I see.
And a secret door?
And there's a secret door that I tried to get in. Didn't get through. Don't worry. I didn't touch anything. And it's like in a little alcove. Alcove? That's not a word. Alcove.
Alcove. Honestly, that's what I heard anyway.
Yeah. There's some small windows, but I don't think that would be the way. Definitely the secret door. That is not very secret, by the way. Over and out.
Well, it probably is secret to people who aren't lizards.
Yeah. Or roll nat 20.
That was gonna be a tough DC.
Advantage on them perception checks, my dude.
Yep.
That's what it's for.
Okay, so do you guys want to come back here and we'll rest for the evening and maybe do some planning and then gig tomorrow?
Miko is gonna do a little in agreement, and then she realizes that it doesn't work telepathically.
All we hear is
So she just
You
yeah,
just
you guys
hear,
hear
and then you're gonna hear, you did finger guns, didn't you?
Yup.
I feel like I could have seen them though with just the
Same.
sound effect. Yeah.
You guys sure you don't want me to revert and maybe see if I can figure out the door and then come back? I do have 2 wild
If there's
shapes.
any sort of magical trap on it or something, you're not going to be able to do anything with it while you're a lizard. But
Well,
if
that's
you
what I'm
turn
saying,
into
I
you
can-
by yourself, you might get spotted.
But then I can turn back.
And then you'll be easy to squish. Or put in a cage or something.
That's true.
Why don't you just come back for tonight and we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna roll a dice to see, because Cat
How she
If
does.
she actually
say
does.
no.
Which is why I was like, why did we send Maggie by herself?
But I gotta be true to my character, I
Good,
can't
fair enough.
just- She comes back.
Okay.
I got a nat one.
Okay. All right. So is everybody heading back to the little tavern?
Sasha's sipping her beer.
Okay.
Chilling.
I would like Cordial and Zashri to make perception checks, please.
Oh, great. I've been doing really good at that tonight.
You do have
12. Oh, I have advantage still?
oh yeah. You've got a few.
Okay.
24.
I used one, I think. 10. I used no one. No, I can't.
Okay. So
12.
Just 15.
So
Oh, wait. I rolled performance on one of them, so actually it's 16.
I do that all the
16? Okay.
time.
I picked the wrong thing. 16. 16.
16. Okay. So Cordial, you're the only one who sees this. The guy in the corner starts kind of stirring and standing up.
The stoned guy?
No, there was one other person that was in the bar.
Oh, gotcha.
And he's starting to kind of get up, and he looks a little wobbly, and he comes over and he goes to the bar and talks to the bartender for a second, and you can't really hear much of what they're saying. And he grabs a tankard of beer and starts walking over to your table.
So then I realized that really the problem with the donuts was just that we didn't put enough cinnamon in, and I put nutmeg in instead.
Oh my goodness. But you know, nutmeg's
I
also
know,
really
right?
good.
No, nutmeg is, but it can really be overpowering, so
Yeah.
we're just...
Being ourselves. You know.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, hi!
What brings you to this part of town?
We're here visiting. A friend of ours is going to be putting on a performance, I think, or maybe is doing that right now.
Is Ashley still tied up?
Is
No.
Okay. I
I'm
was gonna
assuming
say,
not.
like,
I mean, I
was
obviously
like
I don't have it, so
that
either
was
you're
like-
sitting there
I
with
didn't really
Ruth,
say either way, but
so either
She's
you,
just sitting there,
Yeah.
like...
you're just like, I know, and then you put nutmeg in it. What?
Absolute mad lad. Like,
Weird. Yeah, we're here to see a show.
Oh, I didn't know there was going to be a show. You are...
well, we're not entirely sure about the details, but a friend of ours is a very accomplished musician.
Mhm.
So we traveled with her down here.
Lots of cowbell.
Well, you know, you're quite lovely. You certainly could make quite some money if you knew the right people.
Doing what?
Performing.
Performing what?
Well, we're not here for performing. We're here because our friend is... Well, I guess if she needed help with something, we would be. Like, I could probably do like a tambourine, I think.
You wouldn't be interested in making some extra coin while you're here performing. I know that the boss would absolutely love to see you.
Oh, who's your boss?
He's the boss.
Is he... Which one of us is he talking to?
Talking to you.
This is making my skin crawl.
Same.
Yep.
I'm like, I
think
just
it's
got
supposed to.
shivers when he
I'm
said,
pretty sure it's supposed to.
"Make more coin."
Well, what kind of, it could be interesting meeting a boss.
That does sound very exotic.
Are you interested?
I don't like it.
Well, you know, I might be. Why don't you sit right down and you can tell me more about it?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of
Jenna can't like text and talk at the same time, so I imagine Cordial can't either. But like in between saying one thing, she's like telling Zashri like fill them in, like, and is like having this conversation. Yeah. So you guys are like getting Zashri live tweeting.
If I hear her talking about some really creepy dude, I'm gonna scurry extra fast.
Yeah. Okay. I'm putting my finger to my head. But guys, this could be a way in.
And so what he's gonna do is he's just gonna put his hand on your shoulder, Cordial, and he's gonna go, you know, I just think you'll be perfect for this job. And Zashri, just like that, they're gone.
Can I try to grab her?
They teleported away.
Fuck.
No.
Oh,
and that's where we're gonna end for tonight. Jenna is gonna be gone for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that's true.
But I didn't know I'd be kidnapped to join like a harem for an archdemon.
Oh my god.
Fair. That is fair. Holy
Vanessa,
crap.
so help me God, if we get into this main room and she's in like Princess Leia slave outfit, I quit.
No. So we will be back next week. Unfortunately, Jenna, well, not unfortunately, because she's
going on vacation, man.
Yeah, she's going to do awesome, fun things.
Which Vanessa and I did talk about this beforehand. This is just so everybody's clear. This is not the DM like being creepy without anybody knowing.
No.
I didn't know it was going to be like that, and I still absolutely hate it, obviously. But
I hate it.
Thanks.
I hate it. We're gonna go save Cherry.
I mean, you're supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
He's not a good
guy.
Oh
Yeah.
God, you did that way too
like,
good,
hey,
Vanessa.
you want to make some money? You're real pretty. And
Beat
I'm
us
like,
all straight out immediately.
Hand on shoulder.
You're beautiful. Do you want to make some money?
And like,
I do feel like we're gonna.
Harry is an adult, but like it feels like he's soliciting a teenager, doesn't it?
Yes,
it does.
Yeah.
Like it feels like he's going to like a 13-year-old girl, and I'm just like, spiritual guardians.
Everyone is gonna be fine. It's not like that. We don't do that here.
I feel like we finally get where Cordial has been brought to, and she's just like crying and cooking a million things at once, and she's like, "It was a catering job."
I hate this.
That would be so funny.
But we have 1,000 gold now.
She's like, "But all their food is so bland.
I need more spices. This is terrible."
They ran out of nutmeg.
Yeah, Gronk has a point, Vanessa. You did an amazing
That was
creepy
really,
guy. Like,
really good, Vanessa.
I knew where this was going, so I wasn't gonna like do anything. But everything in my head was screaming spiritual guardians, like spiritual weapon. Like
that was nuts. That was so good. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yay,
So
we
I'm
get to
really
go on a
glad that
rescue
Sombra wasn't
mission.
with us for that moment, because if Sombra was with us, the second that he put his hand on her shoulder, Sombra would have just fireballed him.
I'm really
into
glad
3
she
buildings
was
for
actually
like
with you guys. Yeah.
So yes, we will be back next week without our lovely Cordial, but we will be here. And let's see, are there any other announcements before we?
Dawn Runners is back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Dawn Runners. So excited! 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Over right here on Nerdlandia, I will be picking up the reins of DMing again. So come on back, find out if Dina Wick is still with us. Yeah, good time.
And I just wanted to give a quick shout out also, like remind people that if you do subscribe with Prime, just don't forget that you have to resub every month. We all super appreciate everybody supporting this channel, because this is, we care a lot about it, and this is where we do this, and
this is where everything started.
Here. Yeah, this is where everything started, and we want to be here and make sure that this is all going. So we appreciate all of you tuning in here, and yeah.
We're so glad you loved it, Pixel. Welcome to the crazy online family that is us.
Yes, this is us just This is every week, so if you like it, you just tune in every week for all of our awesome, ridiculous shenanigans. We love you guys.
Oh,
Thank
hello,
you guys.
Professor
I
Chumbles.
know. Thank you, Chumbles. I do
yeah.
declare.
But yeah, okay, so sorry, Dawn Runners on Monday, and then just Friday.
Sabers is back on Thursday.
And Starship Marmalade on Wednesday. It is a
Yes,
full
Starship.
week, you guys.
Oh God, I have
Yeah.
no days without a game then.
Woo.
Yeah.
We are gonna be busy, y'all.
Hey.
And then we'll be back on Sunday, and
Yeah.
we hope to see you all here.
Yeah, and if you guys are not part of the Discord, I will put a link so that, and I guess I won't put a link because my thing's not working. But I think there's one down below, or
Here,
someone
I'll
can
grab
do it.
And I'll be gone for 2 Sundays, so I'll miss everything.
Oh,
Actually, so not this. So this Sunday we'll just
Here.
be doing bells, and then the next Sunday, actually, I have a one-shot prepped for a Zashri backstory that we will be doing instead.
Woo!
So,
Yay!
so yeah, we'll do one session where it's a princess rescue, basically,
amazing.
to get Cordial out of this situation, and then we'll do a Zashri backstory one-shot, which I'm very excited about. It's gonna be fun.
Alright,
So, yeah.
let's find someone to raid real
Oh
quick.
yeah, raid.
So there is this wonderful girl that I found on here. She's definitely larger than we are, but she has such a great vibe. So I just want to go support her.
Let's do it.
So we are gonna go say hello to her.
Yeah.
She's a 6 setup. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.